Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com, and I'm continuing my series with the second overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft belongs to the San Francisco 49ers. And if you went ahead and you already saw my mock draft, you already know who the pick's going to be. But I'm going to break this down a little more here. Now, if you followed my last video or you saw my mock draft, you know that I'm riding the Kyler Murray hype train and that I have him going as the number one pick in the draft. Now, if you're the San Francisco 49ers, this is the absolute perfect situation for you because your biggest need is on that defensive line. Now, for those of you that don't know the San Francisco 49ers and their general manager, John Lynch was a starting strong safety for the 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that won the Super Bowl. It was really Tony Dungy's defense, but John Gruden, his first year there, got him over the hump. And just to dumb this down as simple as possible, and keep in mind, if you talk to an NFL coach who wants to dissect this in a little more detail, I'm just dumbing this down, lowest common denominator. What John Lynch is doing is trying to bring that Tampa 2 defense that he was a member of in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the late 90s and early 2000s. He's trying to bring that same defense to San Francisco. And that defense, the Tampa 2, revolves around one principle, and that's their front four beats your front five. And that's as simple as it gets. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of variations on that. I would love to take a whiteboard and dissect how the Tampa 2 works, but then this video, instead of just being a couple minutes, would be a couple hours. And that, even though it's a lot of fun for me, I know I'd lose some of you guys. But basically, the Tampa 2, if you're going to dumb this down, it revolves around the D-line beating the offensive line. So the D-line is extremely important for that Tampa 2 defense to work, and they really haven't found the right defensive line mix for the San Francisco 49ers yet. So with Murray going number one, I got the number 2 pick in the draft being Nick Bosa, a defensive end out of Ohio State. Now, about 90 to 95% of the mock drafts before the combine actually have Nick Bosa going number 1. Excuse me. So you got Nick Bosa going number 1. So then who would the 49ers take at number 2? So if this situation happens, I can see the Niners taking either Josh Allen or Quinnen Williams. But I definitely think they're going D-line. Now, Nick Bosa fits in this defense perfectly because you put him on the end. He's a day one starter, immediately improves the pass rush. In a perfect world situation, he's just as good as his brother, who's in LA, whose rookie season missed first 4 games and had 12 sacks in 12 games. So in world best case scenario, he's the same type of player. So this moves Solomon Thomas to the inside, which he as of right now, he's been a bust. He had, I think, 1 sack last year. So maybe have him as a backup. I'm not sure, but I really think that even if Kyler Murray doesn't go number 1, let's say it is Nick Bosa, you still go defensive line. But in this mock draft, I got Nick Bosa going number 2 to San Francisco. Now, if Nick Bosa is taken with the Cardinals pick, I think they go Quinnen Williams. They could go Josh Allen. I like Quinnen Williams better than Josh Allen. Josh Allen worked out with the linebackers, played linebacker in college. I don't think you really want to try and convert him to playing defensive end because when you're picking a second overall, you really need, an immediate impact. Quinnen Williams would be an immediate impact. Day one, you can shove him in as defensive tackle. And there's a good chance, even if Bosa is available at number 2, they go Quinnen Williams. But I think that I could maybe see that happening, but more than likely, I think that if you're going to my mock draft scenario with Kyler Murray going number 1, I think Nick Bosa goes number 2, and that just makes the most sense. It's a perfect fit. It's a need. It's just 49ers perfect scenario. If Bosa is gone at 1, they could go Josh Allen. I think they also could go Quinnen Williams. Even if Bosa is available at 2, there is a possibility that they want to trade down. I just don't see another team having the available draft capital to want to trade up because San Francisco's only got 6 picks in this draft. So they really don't have a lot of needs, but they had a lot of injuries last year. So I think that when they're healthy, if you add Nick Bosa, this team could be really, really good. So that's my selection for the San Francisco 49ers. Stay tuned until tomorrow while I'll break down the third pick in the draft, which is currently held by the New York Jets. If you are a subscriber to Andrews Football, thank you very much. You're one of the greatest people on planet Earth. If you're not a subscriber, there's this little button. It's right down here. See it? It's right here. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. Wait till tomorrow where I break down the New York Jets and the third overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft.